question in this trial is, why did Officer Schurr handle the situation the way he did?
13 Your Side's Lauren Baker sat down with a de-escalation expert today who says it's a process many of us already use in our own lives. Lauren.
Yeah, Juliet and Elena, it's called the use of force continuum, and today de-escalation expert John Riley broke down what it is, how we can relate, and how it was used in the attempt of arrest of Patrick Lyoya. As the trial of Christopher Schurr nears, many are re-asking the question, why was Patrick Lyoya killed that day? For de-escalation expert John Riley,
Just stop.
He says the body camera video shows Lyoya's death could have been avoided.
The whole situation would have been over in 2 minutes.
He's a former police officer and now runs a de-escalation business. He sat down with 13 on Your Side and broke down the de-escalation process known as the use of force continuum.
Okay, now we're arrestable.
He says it's a series of moments in a situation that dictate what a person with authority will do or say in a situation. He says many of us already know this process.
Let me compare it to a parent. Here your kid's acting up in the side room. You get up and you stand at the doorway there. Boom, it straightens us out. But let's say that we don't straighten out. The squabbling continues. Well, now we take it to the next level. Now some type of loud verbal command. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Riley says Schurr uses the same process in the attempted arrest of Lyoya.
In this case, Chris saw that we had a traffic stop. As he's stepping out of the car, Mr. Lyoya jumps out of the vehicle. So right off the bat, you can hear Chris using his tone of voice. Hey, stay in the car.
He then says you hear Schurr lower his tone while asking for Lyoya's driver's license.
Can I see your license?
But he says when Lyoya doesn't comply, was under the influence, and begins to struggle with Schurr, Riley says Schurr had to take action to make an arrest.
He did everything he could, up to and including non-lethal tools, to try to just safely take this man into custody. He told him to stop 7 times.
13 on Your Side has previously spoken to Lyoya's family attorney, Ben Johnson, who said race played a factor into Lyoya being stopped, which ultimately led to his death. But Riley says things could have ended differently if Lyoya had complied from the beginning.
And he is fighting and resisting, and all he had to do, after the first command to stop, this could have been de-escalated right then and there.
As for why Schurr shot Lyoya in the back of his head, Riley says it comes down to training and the position the two were in during the struggle.
If it had been any other part of his body, the upper thoracic area, the chest, the back, that probably would have been, because we're trained to shoot, the largest target. Unfortunately, the head was the closest thing right here for Chris to stop it.
Riley says there are other factors that played into this incident, like the fact that Lyoya was larger than Chris and he at one point reached for his taser. He also touched on many other topics like the relationship people have with law enforcement or people with authority in their community.
Thank you, Lauren. And you can hear the rest of Riley's comments right now on the 13 Plus app. You can watch the in-depth interview. 13 Plus is also where we will be streaming the trial of Christopher Schurr from gavel to gavel, starting this coming Monday, April 28th at 8:30 in the morning. We will bring you live reporting from inside and outside of the courthouse, plus hear from experts and community leaders as they watch the trial with us. You can watch the trial in full only on 13 Plus, so just download that on your TV, and it's free.